Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. And I'm back. And I have on my table all my little scraps left over from the altered book. And I've kind of put them into some piles and this one I've folded into a shape. I have strips here that I can use on clusters. And here I have all kinds of shapes that I can turn into clusters, or some that are a little larger that can be turned into journal cards. And then here I have some offcuts that I either lost on my table or I've cut on them, and now they're, various sizes, but not a 12 by 12. So let's just start. This one was one that I'd cut a triangle out of, and it kind of had this funky envelope shape like this, so I went ahead and folded it just like an envelope. So we'll be fixing that one up to become some kind of a journal card in there that opens like this. So we'll need to cover the inside of that first, but I need to take this little piece right here, and I need to cut that at a better angle because it's catching on the flap here when it folds over. Now it's not. So let's do the same over here. Ah, much better. And let's see. I'm going to put these up there for right this second. And we need to cover the inside of this. So first we'll go through and do our little bit of orange on the edging. So if I haven't said anything yet, it's ephemera making day, or break down the pieces day into something that can go back in the book. Okay. Go around these edges real quick. And then I'll go around them on the outside too. And we'll go around out here. A little bit here. Here and there, here and there. I was thinking that maybe this could become a pocket, or it could become just a piece that you put in with a paper clip. So there's that. So let's cover the inside. Let's see what I have in the way of scrap-a-doodles. Oh, not big enough. Guess we can cut on this one. Nope, not that way. Don't do it. It won't work. So from there to here. Cut that off. Oh dear, where did it go? There it is. And this will just be a tiny little slice here. Toss those back in the drawer. It probably doesn't matter which way it goes. Got out my new glue. I used up all of the other one. Was so glad to finally use it. It was getting so hard to press on the bottle. Oh. I was complaining about my arthritis hurting. It just didn't, want to come out. And then, of course, you can lay the bottle on its side at just a slight angle. And then, of course, it just wants to pour out. So, the glue did not consult me about what I really wanted it to do, but that's okay. I used it up, and I was very excited to do that. Okay, so now let's see, what could we do to make it? Do we want it to be a whole journaling card? If so, I have this one. That can go there. I'll just put ink on that side to start with, and across the bottom. And then I'll go right here. Like so. And I'll set that down on here. Like this. And while that one dries, and another one. Ooh, that almost works, doesn't it? Almost. Got a different kind of paper. That might bother your eyes, having to switch to a different color. Here's a folded page I have. Yes, that'll work. So, we'll go down this side. Oh! Right under my jeans. Oh, man. Hope these are the ones with the hole in the knee. Gosh, it's already Labor Day weekend. Oh, boy. It would be nice to have kids back in school again. Not my kids. Mine are too old, but... Well, they're not too old. They could go to college if they wanted to go some more. We do have one in college right now. That's nice. Okay. So, should we leave it like that? Woohoo! Fancy. Make one of those, huh? Okay, not going to make one of those, Angela. They're not. set over there. And we'll go here. Sometimes you want to cut right along the edge and it's like your eyes are so tired. They say, nah, I don't really see it that close. Toss that back in the drawer. And now we'll do this one. I'm wondering if maybe up here, do we want this up here? Oh, why not? Let's make that whole thing a journaling card on the inside. So what have you all been up to? Anybody go camping or anything for the Labor Day weekend? I haven't been out for days, so I was kind of not feeling very good for a couple of days there. So I've been staying home because I didn't want to expose anybody to anything that I might have. But yeah, I had a couple of days where I just felt like, I don't know, like I was catching a cold maybe. I didn't like it. But I feel better today. And then my husband had a couple days like that as well. So whatever it wasn't COVID. I did do a test finally. Okay. Look at that. Oh, we're so good. And now, my friends, we need to ink up the sides again because I went all the way to the edge with these to make it easier for myself to cut them. Just that way I didn't have to cut the paper to size first, which was a lot easier. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. So now we need some sort of a thing that works for a latch. What could we latch it with? Do we want to just latch it right here? So we could bring something from here to there? I think we do. I gotta do this one. Did you see that? It was blank. It was looking at me with a blank stare. So this thing ends up measuring 4 1/4 by 5 and almost 3/4, 5 3/4. And I could not tell you how to cut it because I'd have to make a thing of it. I could do that. I could make a sketch. And if I get around to it, I can do a freebie. Here is a template. Let's have a peek. So if I put it on here like so, then I could essentially go around it. then I can scan it and put it in my photo program, and I can edit it and make a pocket. Okay, so I know that right here there's got to be a score line, and right here has to be a score line, and then we know that's got to be a score line across there. So, just so I don't forget, between here and there I have a score line, which would be something like this. Yes. Yep. And then from that line to that line, we would like another scoring. Okay. Journal card. Envelope with caps and lowercase. I'll close that and put it over there so I remember. Okay, back to this. Back to the old drawing board, please. I think what we'll do we'll do why don't I just wrap it all the way around, and then we'll tie it and glue it on the back. We have our stuff here. Then we could just glue this down in the journal if we wanted. Let me start off with a really long piece. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Of course we will. Okay. Center, all right. Somewhere in the center. We will put that. And then we'll put this. Okay. Like so. Like this, and we'll just glue that string right in there like that. Now, I realize that does not match very well, but we're not going to see it again because now I'm covering it up. Okay, now what could we do next? Do we just fasten it? Like so, or do I put something there to tie this onto? I could punch a hole in it here, and then it would go under, and that would hold that down, I think. I'm thinking that way. Especially if I go like right there. There. And then you can leave that part on there. So any weird shape will work, guys. Any weird shape. Okay. So if I leave that there, then I could essentially put something over this piece right here to just make that look neater. Make it look more finished. Kind of like this paper, but I wonder when you flip it up if that's tight. That's okay. Okay. So I could essentially put this across here, like so. Ink it up. I was going to order more fall paper, and I decided against it. I ordered the Halloween, and I did order the Ephemera one, and I love them. Did I ever show them to you? I don't know if I did. Maybe I should. So that, my friends, is going to go right on there, like so. And then on this side, we'll decorate it up a little bit too. Or we'll just let that glue dry. But I could put another one of these on here. Not those, because they're now too tiny. But I could do like this. Sure, why not? Why not? A little more orange. Funny how I start out with one color of ink and switch, and then I stay. It's like, okay, I'm tired of moving around the inks. Now we're just going to go with one ink. I cut that one really crooked. Maybe I had it on upside down. Might have done that. Doesn't matter. It's gonna work. Okay. So there we have it. This will go from here to there. And then you can tie it. Just like so. So where will we put this fun thing? That's not a good page. Oh, now it could. No, because we already ruined the back. Never mind. Oh, it could have went there. I know I have another place. Could even go like there. Or even there. Could go over here. Kind of takes up that page then, doesn't it? Could go there. Could go in the very back. No. I think we'll put it right here. I'm going to glue it all the way down so it's not a pocket in the back. So it's just something you play with. And right in if you want. Oh, almost dropped it. I want to drop it on myself. I already dropped ink on me. So just something a little pretty, a little unusual, new little designy thing. It's not new, it looks like an envelope that's tall. There, look at that. How sweet it is. Could have ran a piece of washi along here or something, but I didn't. Okay, so we need a couple of big journaling cards. I'm wondering about these. That's nice. See, because I anchored these about 3/4 of an inch here, just so it would stay attached. So there's that one and that one. We have a bright green. We have this one that would work. Not that one. Nope, nope, nope. You know, since I have that over here, maybe I want to put one of these in here. Maybe I want to put some of these in here. Don't know. No, I think I was thinking I might put this on the cover. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, look here. It disappeared. No. It's almost like it needs to be. Not that one. That one's too pretty for that spot. I think I put this in the wrong spot. Its spots are wrong. Let me see what I have here. think it was in this one. There's that one. That'd be a good one. Do, 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 do. Oh, it was the very last one. Yeah, see, I don't have any more of that one. But I have this one, which is kind of like the leaves off of that one, but smaller version of them. And it needs to be about this width. Let's see. Yes. So, if we go, use this as a pattern piece. We'll cut it off right over here. And then how tall do we want this journal card? We want a big one. Nice big one. I'm going to try to go just slightly wider than I have it. And then take that off. I want to be sure it's going to fit. Yes, it will still fit just fine. Okay. So, let's decorate it a little bit. I have this nice wide piece over here. I think I'll put that on there. Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to put it on there. I'm just going to do it. So from there to there. Okay. Pretty good enough. The back and the front don't have to look anything similar. Can be any way you want. Just go by what scrap is best fit for you. Ooh, still cutting it crooked, guys. I don't know how I keep cutting around that and I keep getting off. Just on a little lump there. Okay, so do I cover the back or not? Do I or don't I? No, I don't do that. No, I don't do that either. We'll put something else on here. Maybe some mushrooms. Ooh, maybe just this. Looks like an old book page. Of course, we know it's not. Oh, look at this one. This one's kind of cool. Oh, too big. That'll be a good one to use, though. But not on this one. I think we'll do this. We'll go like so. Can't be really put on that because that has that mark on it. I was approached about a volunteer job again. But I'm not sure that's for me anymore. Too much work. I'm retired. I just don't have the dedication to put into it anymore after everything that happened with the last volunteer. But I have a feeling they need my computer out of my brain. Not sure. Not really sure. They shouldn't have ran off the people that were most important to him. They just hung on to people that couldn't even track the numbers anymore. Well, I don't really know because I'm not there. But, you know. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about it anymore because it just irks me. That'll be pretty. I could maybe find something to put down here, some words or something. That would be nice. Maybe I can write my own words. And the wind does blow. And the leaves roll around. And you get these winter colds. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. Very pretty, I think. Now, we need a little something more. I know I saw it in there, but I don't see it now. Where'd my mushrooms go? Is this my mushroom box? Maybe we'll just put a big mushroom down there. A giant mushroom. No, that's not what I was really thinking. I mean, I could do that, but it wasn't really what I had in my brain when I started. I think not. I think we'll find words to put on there. I don't have any right now, but we will find some. So, well, let's take a peek at the autumn book. Okay, I have mushrooms on it. I have to put it up there where I can see it. Maybe something like this. That. Little girl would be alright. Here's a little fairy. Oh, here's a mushroom lady. Halloween, how cute. Oh, we could put a turkey on there. Or a pie. You know what it needs? Maybe a big butterfly. I don't think there was any words in here. Oh, cute. But look at the squirrel. Look at the moose. And the raccoon. He's really cute. Squirrel would be better. Might be too tall. Oh, a kitten. Silly animals. I need a leaf on there. That's what I need. I have some leaves somewhere. I think they're over there in a box. I'm just thinking. It might be where the leaves are. But I think a nice leaf would be good on there, don't you? I mean, I could cut one out. But if there's one in the box already cut out, I like that idea better. So let's save that for that. And I guess we'll call it a day because I've already kept you long enough. But I don't know if I'll do anything on the back of that. I'm thinking to keep things pretty flat. You know, because it's becoming a chunky little thing. But I'm thinking to keep things as flat as we can, it might be best not to back them much anymore. Okay, I'm not going to really show you the whole thing because we're going to look at it together kind of as we put things in it, but yeah, it's coming along. The spine kind of broke down different on this side than on that side, so I don't know what to think of that, but it's fine. It's an altered book. What are we going to do? Okay, so we made two little doodads today. Here and here. And then we'll need to put something on here too. So I'll have to think of those things. I'll think better. And then we'll do more. And I do have that. We can make a pocket. I don't know. We'll see. I need something here too. Here and over here. Okay, well, thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this quick little tidbit. And boy, that is not straight. I hope you enjoyed this little tidbit, and I will talk to you again in the very next video. Thanks for joining me today. Bye.